All right, so shifting gears. So you and Shyheim was doing an album together, right?
Right.
What ended up happening with that?
I just think a lot was happening due to the climate of the situation. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the things that was transpiring after the interview, all the heat that the interview brought. Firstly, I don't think
Because he was there with you in the interview, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because this is the thing, right? That people didn't know originally. It was my interview. You know what I mean? They called me up to do the interview, but I'm like, you know what? Me and Shyheim got this project that we working on. Shy wasn't even totally with the idea of going on the show because him and Math had something prior, and we were supposed to do something before, and whatever the case, they had some shit going on. But I'm like, nah, bro, like whatever that y'all got going on, whatever, just pop up on the show with me. You feel me? And we're gonna use this as an opportunity to promote the project that we got coming out. He like, I bet. And I'm like, and afterwards, we're gonna shoot the video to the leading record off the project. That's why we did some of the video in the shop. So he wasn't aware of the things that I was gonna say. A lot of it came as a shock to him. You know what I'm saying? So he just kind of got caught in the whirlwind of things. And from that, a lot of things start happening. A lot of people start coming out the garbage can, start coming out the dumpster like no rainbow, just like, just coming at him crazy, saying a lot of stuff about him, digging up things of his past and accusing him of certain stuff. People that like wasn't saying nothing before. You know what I mean? Like it was a bunch of crazy stuff. People that disliked me was coming out of nowhere because the interview was getting so many. It was hot. You know what I'm saying? It was
Right, it
viral.
was.
People was coming out of nowhere. Um, and I think a lot of people, some people were afraid of that project taking place because they knew what it was about, what it could have potentially done for hip hop as far as like me and him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you this right now. Shortly after the interview, he got a deal with Live Nation.
Right. I remember
Right,
reading that.
like shortly after the interview. So I'm not sure if that contributed to him landing that deal, or what type of stipulations was given to him with getting that deal. But he told me when he landed it though, and I'm like, okay, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I mean, whether you use that to possibly get us shows or to promote us, or whether you don't, it's still dope. You know what I'm saying? So he like, nah, I'm gonna see what I could do for us. I'm like, cool. Now, at the time, right, we were knocking out mad tracks. We were just trying to get it done. And with me, I seen the way things go as far as like, people utilizing uh momentum as far as like for marketing when they're dropping projects, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was real adamant to him about us capitalizing off the momentum that we had from the interview and using that for the project. I'm like, yo, bro, while we still got people's ears, we need to capitalize off of that. You know what I mean? Like we dropped the first record, Get Back. I didn't got like over 250,000 views just on my YouTube alone from the video. We was the first people to shoot a video at the Math Hoffa podcast. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we need to drop this next record, do the video, and get things moving. Um, Now a lot of people start coming out the woodworks. Like I was saying, Lord Jamal, he voiced his opinion on the whole situation. So me and him kind of like got into an exchanging of words. Like he had said something to me. Well, he didn't say it directly to me. He said something on his platform, and I addressed him on my platform. And after that, I also DM'd him, right? And I actually, matter of fact, I don't know if it was me that DM'd. I think he DM'd me first, actually. Oh, I can't remember. Maybe I really can't remember. But we DM'd each other, and he was telling me, you know, nah, it wasn't really like that, or whatever the case be. And we spoke like men though, at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And I was supposed to go on his platform and we was gonna speak about things, but it never happened. But
That would have been dope, man.
right. So after that took place, I don't know if someone reached out to Shy and kind of like told him to lay off of things, and you know what I'm saying. I really don't know, but it seemed like that could have been a possibility. But at the end of the day, things just start being different. You know what I mean? Like the momentum died down when I told him about us needing to knock the rest of the album out because we were only going to do like 10, 11 songs. We had like six done. I'm like, let's just finish this. You know what I mean? Get it over with. And he just started falling back. And the only logical explanation that I could come up with is aside from, all the commotion that was going on from the interview itself, someone may have reached out to him. I don't know. You know what I mean?
But when
Because
was the last time that you talked to him?
you talking about presently?
Yeah, like when was the last time you spoke to him?
Before then or like right now?
Like, no, I mean, like, yeah, when was the last time you spoke to him? Like, you talked to him recently?
Yeah, I spoke to him like I'll say like last month.
Okay.
Reached out to him like, what I mean, I'm saying peace was was good type shit, just seeing what was up. But
But it seemed different?
I mean, it wasn't we didn't have no talks about the album. I tell you that. You
Right.
know, before that, the last time I spoke to him, he was just telling me like, yo, um, I don't want to rush it. I want to like put
Mm.
real like time into it, and all this other stuff. To me, it seemed like somebody might have gotten his ear. You know what I mean? I don't know that for a fact, but
But
it
it
seemed like,
sounds like it, though.
right. It seemed like it might have been a possibility. I'm like, because before everything was just all foot pedal to the metal, feet to gas.
Right,
Like,
right.
I was speaking to him like regularly, a few times a week, type thing. You know what I'm saying? And then like all that just kind of stopped. It came to a halt.
Well, especially if you guys already had 6 tracks, like,
Right.
damn.
Yeah. So I mean, stuff just began to change. You know what I mean? Like, and it wasn't like anything blatant, but I like again, I'm a dude that deal with energy. The energy was just different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I kind of like scraped it up to like, I charged it to the game, man. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate because a lot of people were waiting on the project, and he addressed it on like a platform, I think with Doggy Dimes or something like that. And he just said, Doggy asked about if we still gonna do it, and he was just like, I think it's just timing. You know what I mean? When the time is right, we'll do it or whatever the case be. And Doggy tried to ask him, but I'm like, how you feel about doing the album with him though? If Sheik said he don't like him, like you standing next to somebody that's his enemy, like how you feel about that? I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Who are you talking about, man? Like, so I mean, the idea of us still putting it out at some point, I don't think like it's totally uh done with. But as far as like an actual date on it or a time frame, that I really don't know.
That's disappointing, though, bro.
Right.